Yo, it's your boy, Infamous Bean Cook, the boy with the welcome back. Okay, since, what was it, Halloween, well, we only got a couple days left till Halloween, so I thought, why don't I just review all 4 of the Halloweentown movies? Okay, unlike my normal, like, Halloween movie reviews, since we got 4 movies, instead of like going detail by detail and speeding things up, I'm just gonna summarize the plot for each of the movies, just to keep things moving. Like, share, subscribe, on the Instagram, check me out, get it up. The links to everything is down below. Okay, in the first movie, what was it, 3 kids, found out that they were, descended from witches and witchcraft, and their mom came from, like, this special realm called Halloweentown, where as the name kind of implies, it kind of implies the fact that, everybody there is, everyone in town is, some mythical creature, monster, and witches, and their family is kind of like descended from a witch. Their grandma's a witch. Every year around Halloween, the kids could not celebrate Halloween because, the mom, resents, coming from Halloweentown. She just wants the kids to be normal. Eventually, the kids found out, and they pretty much, snuck into Halloweentown with the grandma. The grandma, told, their mom that there was something spooky and weird going on in town. Then we were introduced to, the mom's ex-boyfriend, who's, the mayor of the town, and plot twist, turns out the mom's ex-boyfriend dude, turns out he was behind, the whole evil. He pretty much, wanted to take over Halloweentown, and pretty much, try to take over the mortal world, and the reason why he's doing this was all because, he got rejected by her, because she wanted to get with her dad. I mean, that's just, some crazy stuff. Anywho, they ended up defeating him, and that was the end of the first movie. Okay, in the second movie, it's been 2 years after the events from the last movie, and Calabar's son, Gwen, the mom's ex-boyfriend, he had a kid, and he pretty much vowed to get revenge on the whole family, and he needed he kind of tricked Marnie into going to Agatha's room so he can get a page from the spellbook. The spell was basically to turn humans into monsters and people from Halloweentown into humans, I guess. It's kind of like a Freaky Friday scenario, and only that everything felt hopeless. There was a cool Halloween party and everything else. Marnie ended up saving the day by opening the rifts in between dimensions, between the Halloweentown dimension and our dimension. And pretty much defeated Calabar's son. Well, he didn't die like his old man did in the last movie. He just disappeared. But they're gonna be ready for him next time. In the third movie, this took place after the events of after everything that happened in the last movie. The council kind of had a little talk with Marnie about having the rifts between 2 worlds open. Some of them were generally concerned about having the rifts open because once upon a time, 1,000 years ago, there was this organization of humans that pretty much dedicated their lives to pretty much eradicating every single mystical and magical creature in Halloweentown. And they were kind of worried about everything else because and the reason why they're also worried is because they're planning to send their kids to Halloweentown. Marnie kind of agreed that they'll protect everyone there, and there is no knights or anything, and they kind of made a little bet with the Dalway councilman guy, one of the council members. Okay, Dalway is the councilman member. Anywho, she kind of made a deal with him. Basically, she got until Halloween night to to prove that the humans are okay with monsters, hanging out with them and going to school with them, or all the Cromwell family members, they're all going to get their powers taken away. Okay, and Marnie had, the family were planning to pretty much do the foreign exchange student thing, where pretty much Marnie and her family are keeping the students at their house, and pretty much they do deal with their typical high school scenario. One of them got into the football team, one wanted to go into acting, and plot twist, the principal is part of the secret organization of humans 1,000 years ago. And turns out the council member, Dalloway, kind of was, behind all this, crazy evil mischief thing. Pretty much their whole plan was to, keep, both worlds separate, pretty much Delaware got defeated, he got his magic token, and that was the end of the third movie. Alright, in the last and final movie, Marnie is going off to college, and what was it? The mama kind of like saying like Dylan to like go watch her too, and what was it? There was like no magic on campus. Marnie was taking some sort of class, some sort of archaeology class, I guess, and they found like a secret box that used to belong to a Cromwell, because thousands of years ago, the Cromwell family were royal blood, and there was like this secret organization that was like, I don't know, part of like trying to like manipulate, trying to like take over Halloweentown, and they kind of need Martin to open that special box. The box contained like some sort of magical amulet called the Gift. Basically, like that thing has the power to control like anybody, to make anyone do anything. And pretty much, like their whole plan was to use Marnie to pretty much take over Halloweentown. There was like a little bit of time travel, a bunch of Easter eggs and references to the first movie, and in the end, what was it? Dylan was turned into a dog, he was changed back, and knowing that with the help of like her brother, her mama, and what was it? That Dalloway kid from the last movie, they ended up defeating them, and knowing that their magic was taken away. And Sophie, the little one, she kind of is doing her witch training, and she's been like traveling all over the universe, and that's pretty much sums up the fourth movie. Yo, what up, Big Sean, man? How you been?
I've been good, bro. I've been good. How you been?
I've been good, man. Okay, the Halloweentown movies, they were really good. Like, they're just as classic as Hocus Pocus, Casper, or like any like the old 90s Halloween movies. Like, I'm just saying like the Halloween movies for kids, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta admit though, like the three, like, to be honest though, watching it as a kid, like, you know how like in like when you were a kid, like your parents like told you, hey, don't watch that, it's full of dirty stuff, or well, they didn't really say that, but I don't know. Pretty much, you know how like animators and like movie writers and all this stuff sneaking into windows or hidden meaning or stuff when you were like, crap, I cannot talk today, man. I just can't.
You know, man, even though our parents told us not to watch it, we all still watched it. I mean, who wouldn't watch it? I mean, it was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was, though. I mean, it kind of did, like, I guess it really is a great little commentary about, like, tolerance, well, it kind of, I'm just saying, like, all four of the movies, well, technically, the first three movies were, like, mostly about, like, discrimination, racism, all that. Well, pretty much is a metaphor for racism. I mean, I'm talking about, like, the first three movies, though.
I mean, that's one thing I didn't know, because, at the time, I was really into the part where they had, basically made the Halloween decorations come to life. I mean, I thought that part was unique, how one of the movies from Halloweentown, everybody that wore costumes, they all came to life, they became the actual monsters.
Yeah.
Remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember that scene. That wasn't like in the second one.
But I had to say though, Halloweentown is probably like one of the best series of movies that you can watch.
Yeah, I agree with you though. Wait a minute, have you seen like the Haunted Mansion remake? They did a remake with that one.
The Haunted Mansion remake, I haven't really seen it because I, lately haven't really had time to see it. But I would love to go see it. But I have seen the old one, the old Haunted Mansion. If I had to say, it was definitely like a lot of comedy in it, and that's what I liked better than most.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, what do you expect, man? Like, Eddie Murphy is a freaking classic, man. I mean, like, what is with Disney, like, remaking, like, old stuff? Hopefully they do not. I repeat, Disney, if you guys are listening to me right now, or you're probably watching this video, do not, I repeat, do not. Please stop with the remakes. Some of the remakes are terrible, though.
And I totally agree with you, Some of them are terrible, some of the remakes, but not all of them.
Who's your favorite character in the Halloweentown movies, anyway? Who's your favorite character?
If I had to say, my favorite character, heroes that saved the Halloweentown villain.
Marnie?
Yes. That was my favorite character right there.
Okay, I can see the reason why. I mean, like, hello, she's the main character. We're all supposed to like her. We're supposed to root for her. I mean, heck, that's basically what the protagonist is. Like, the most likable character. Let's be honest. 9 times out of 10, like, I'm just saying, like, once it comes to, like, storytelling, they gotta make the first, like, I don't know, the main character. I mean, let's be honest, the first 3 movies, okay, let's be honest, all of the Halloweentown movies kind of just mostly revolve around Marnie more than everyone else. Honestly, though,
I liked her, but look, I was kind of rooting for the villain when I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I kind of wanted the whole entire town to be turned into monsters. I don't know why.
Wait, you're talking about the human town?
Yes, I wanted everybody to be turned into monsters. Like, I was rooting for the villain.
Dang, man. Dang. But, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, look, I mean, again, like, watching this, like, now as an adult, it kind of does, like, change your, like, view. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, your memories of, like, from it when you were a kid versus now, like, watching it as an adult, it kind of feels weird to watch it again as an adult, and you kind of have, like, different feelings about that, though.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's, pretty cheesy watching it as an adult, but it's probably one of the best entire series of, of Halloween movies that you can watch all in one.
Yeah. Wait a minute, have you seen Hocus Pocus 2?
Hocus Pocus 2? Yes, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually wanted the villains to win this time, but they lost again.
Yeah. I mean, it lived up to the... Wait a minute, I did a review on the Hocus Pocus movie. What was it, the second movie? It lived up to the hype, man, after, like, almost 30 years. And know that, in case you don't know, like, this... Jesus. This year would be the 30th, like, anniversary of, like, the first movie coming out.
True.
But, I mean, you were right, though. I mean, I wish they did have time to develop Dylan more as a character. Well, I mean, they kind of gave him, like, a somewhat romantic love interest, like, in the third movie. Yeah, that wasn't the third movie. But, they just, like, write it off as just friends. Like, come on. Seriously? Dang.
I feel like they killed the characters off too early, bro.
Yeah. Alright, Fitness Warrior. I gotta go, man. I really need to hurry up and, like, finish ranking and, pretty much rating all my videos. Not all the videos, but, like, rating all the movies, though. I gotta go, man.
Alright, see you, bro.